Hey, Aries. Whoa, that's not Aries. Hey, Aquarius. Same thing. Hey, Aquarius. I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Aries. Aquarius. I'm confused as to who's Aries and who's Aquarius, right? Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like at this time, I don't feel like you're too apt to be in when the one in with oh, I don't know what happened to my words. I don't feel like at this time, I don't feel like you're so apt to be in with the crowd, right? I don't feel like you're apt to hold a whole bunch of extracurricular conversation. I don't feel like you're really having friendships, having partnerships, having love relationships with people that you just really don't want to right now. Like Aquarius, like you're just cutting everything off. I feel like you're so cool with that. I feel like you're fine with it. Like I feel like you're just headed in your own direction, in your own way. I feel like you're happy. I feel like you're enjoying it. I feel like you're having fun here, right? Like you're gonna do it your way, and I feel like you're excited. Like I feel like there's a lot more energy pouring out of you at this time. I feel like there's a lot more excitement. You could be having a little trouble sleeping here, right? There's so much pouring out of you at this time. First out, we have release. That's what I'm saying. Release. I feel like you have the world in your hand here, right? It's just about knowing, hey, you can let it go and it's still yours here at this time, right? I feel like right now, there's once it release, I feel like there's a heavy period of letting go of friends, family members, co-workers, like extracurricular relationships, anything like that here, people that are not serving you any longer, that are not helpful here for you as well, right? It's time to let a lot of these things go, right? It's time for you to start focusing on things that you actually do want to hold on to, things that you do actually love and cherish here as well, right, Aquarius? Yeah. Um, there's been a lot of old toxic relationships, cycles, patterning here as well, right? And I feel like this has been like in a long like family line, and I'm saying that from these trees back here, right? I feel like this has been something like in your family line here, right? And I feel like you're I feel like at this time you're being given to really release a lot of this toxicity, this negative energy that you've been carrying around for generations here as well, right? It's time for you to let this go. This was not your baggage. This was not your burden, right? So it's time for you to cause a change in the world that you're really wanting to see here as well, right? I just saw King of Swords. All right, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. First out, we have Nine of Wands. Yes, Aquarius. Yeah, at this time, I feel like, once again, I feel like you've been put in a lot of circumstances, dealing with a lot of people, a lot of situations here that were really rough, that were really dirty, that really weren't cool. You didn't love it. You didn't have fun. You really had to overprotect yourself. You were always playing defense. I mean, you weren't enjoying yourself. Like it wasn't cool. And, like you were just having to really overprotect. I feel like, at every turn, like somebody was trying to hit you over here, and, make you duck over here, right? And I feel like you're really seeing the truth in these situations here, right? You don't have to continue holding on to all these bonds. It's time to release this baggage. It's time to release these burdens. You have so much more beautiful, wonderful things coming in for you at this time. It's time to let it go. And then we have Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with the Queen of Cups at this time. I feel like this could be the person that has been causing all this chaos, all these craziness, all this frustration, all these hurt words, hurt actions here as well, right? And I feel like you're really kind of seeing like the truth about this. This could be a Scorpio, almost a Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, or I almost said Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer woman here, right? And then we have the Lovers. This could be a love relationship that you've been in here as well, right? Yeah, Aquarius. I feel like this, once again, I feel like this love relationship, I feel like it got a little sticky, it got a little chaotic, a little frustrating here. We also have Gemini out on the table. I feel like you're really following your intuition when it involves who it is you're entangling yourself in with, what it is you're wrapping yourself up in, what it is you're entangling your energy into here as well, right? I feel like, once again, I feel like your hands are officially tied when it comes to a situation. I feel like there's going to come a space where you're no longer going to be able to participate in acting or moving in a certain direction. You're not going to be able to have conversations with this person any longer. You're not going to be able to do any, like, your hands are tied when it comes to a situation. There's nothing that could come in and hurt you like this did. Like, this is done. This is done for you. This is truly, I feel like there's been a lot of words and a lot of hurt actions here, right? And I feel like you're really trusting in your intuition as to hey, it's time to let these things go. They're no longer for you any longer here, right? It was leaving you worse for wear. And Aquarius, I don't feel like you were doing this to the other party, to the other circumstance or situation here, right? And I feel like once you allow the situation to truly end, to really release it, to really let it go here, it's the 10. You can't go anywhere else. It's the 10. It's time to release it. It's time to let this go. Once you do, you're going to end up back on the top of the wheel of fortune here. And then we have judgment. I feel like you acted as you should. I feel like you were doing the things correctly as you should have here as well, right? Especially with this 10 of swords, this wheel of fortune, and the judgment card. Yeah, it was time for you to really let this go. It was time for you to realize, like, you've been beating a dead horse. You can't stab this person anymore. And so I feel like once you really release this situation, really let it kind of end, kind of deteriorate here, right? You're gonna be pushed back up on the wheel of fortune. I feel like you're making a final, like, once your life is so great, so good, so wonderful here, right? I feel like that's really helping you make a like a final decision here, like not to go backwards any longer, right? Not to look in your rear view mirror any longer. You're making a final judgment, final say so here, right? And I feel like you're truly letting the situation go. If people aren't treating you right, if people aren't treating you good, deserving here, worthy here as well, you don't have to participate in their energy, right? I feel like this could be a situation involving your home. I don't feel like this has necessarily happened yet. And I say that because it's the 3 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, right? I don't think this has necessarily happened yet. I feel like this is coming up for you, right? Sorry. I feel like the fact that you saw this before this happened, I feel like that was to your benefit here as well, right? I feel like you really, this is how these are sitting. The 6 of Wands and then the 3 of Wands. I feel like you had a higher perspective here as to what was going to be coming in for you, right? And I feel like this was involving your home, and I feel like that made you like go ahead and step to and really start protecting yourself, protecting your home, protecting your energy, so that this situation could not come in and interrupt your home, your safe place, your safe space here as well, right? What is this Queen of Cups? I feel like you followed your intuition involving this here as well, and I feel like that helped keep you out of situations that were not for you, right? What is this Queen of Cups? We have 6 of Swords, yes. And the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like there is going to be a time here where you're really moving away from this Queen of Cups. It could be really moving away from you here as well, right? I feel like you guys are really holding your energy back from one another. I feel like somebody left, and I don't feel like they're coming back. I feel like it's going to be a while before they even get back to you here as well, right? I feel like you're really holding yourself back from like chasing after them here, right? And then we have the King of Swords. This could be you, Aquarius. I wanted to call you Gemini just now. This could be you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini here as well, right? It's the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I feel like this King of Swords is the one that's really holding their energy back, really moving away from this Queen of Cups here as well, right? What is this Lovers card? We have the King of Cups and the Page of Swords. I feel like there could be a masculine water energy around you. That could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And I feel like they're really spying, right? I feel like they're really spying on you. I feel like they're really trying to figure out who it is you're dating, who it is you're with here as well, right? And and we have Justice. It could be a Libra here that's really spying on you. I feel like they're trying to figure out like who you're married to, who it is you're dating, who it is you've been seeing here, right? And I feel like they're kind of, and I just saw the High Priestess. I feel like you know who this is, you know who this situation is as well. And I feel like it's like the universe almost like giving them like a serving tray of like, hey, this is what you deserve kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like this King of Cups is heavily spying on you. I feel like you're being so protected at this time, right? What is this 10 of Swords? We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're almost like using like the negative things that happened in this situation here, right? As a foundation to push you into a new start, a new beginning here for yourself. And I say that because it's the 10 of Swords, but under the 10 of Swords, we have this Knight of Pentacles and the Fool here, right? I feel like once you really release this situation, really let it go here, right? I feel like you're stabilizing yourself and pushing yourself into a new beginning here, right? I feel like this is gonna seem risky. I don't feel like this is something you're even like truly certain of. I don't think this is anything you've experienced here before either. But I feel like it's something that you're feeling very pulled to do, right? And I feel like it's going to be for your betterment. I feel like it's going to be for positive growth for yourself here, right? And we have 7 of Pentacles, right? Yeah. Had this had the situation not ended how it did, right? I don't feel like you would be getting this new beginning. I don't feel like you'd be having this personal growth as you are having it right now as well, right? And I don't feel like you'd be as stable. I don't feel like you'd be as secure as you are at this time, right? It's almost like these negative things, these terrible words, you know, toxic situations, hurtful people had to come in and really tear you down and break you in order for you to be rebuilt, for you to have stabilization, so you can become unbreakable here as well, right? Yeah. And in this new beginning, I feel like it's going to be fruitful. I feel like you're going to be abundant here as well, right? Under this Wheel of Fortune, we have the 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be fruitful. Oh, thank you guys for liking, by the way. Y'all are awesome. With this Wheel of Fortune, we have the 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. I feel like how you transmuted this energy and used it for your personal growth in order for you to get a leg up and in order for you to do better for yourself here, right? That slung you up on top of the Wheel of Fortune here, right? And I feel like that brought in ultimate happiness, ultimate peace here, right? I feel like you have a really beautiful partnership coming in, a really beautiful home life here, right? I feel like you could be taking a vacation here as well, right? Yeah. Did that just fly? Oh, sorry. Then we have two Pentacles. Yeah, your money situation is looking beautiful. It's looking great here, right? Everything's in complete balance here as well. I feel like your body could also be transformed here at this time as well. I feel like your bank account is overflowing with money. Like I feel like you have money in your purse, in your bank account. I feel like you have money in your drawers. I feel like you have money in your pockets here at this time, right? I feel like at this time, your money situation is beautiful. You look great. Like you're happy, like you're on 10. Like I feel like everything's wonderful for you at this time, right? And then we have the Hangman. It's because you transmuted the situation. You transformed how you were looking at it. You really shifted your perspective, what it was you were believing in the situation here as well, right? You didn't allow what just was to be, right? Like I feel like you used it to better yourself, to get where it is you were truly supposed to be going here, right? I feel like you're a true magician out here. What is this Judgment card? What is this Judgment card? Yeah, I feel like you're realizing like, hey, thank God for like all of these terrible situations. Thank God for all the awful things that had happened. Like, I don't feel like you would be on top of this Wheel of Fortune had you not changed your mind, had you not shifted your perspective here as well. And I feel like there's a final judgment. I don't feel like you're even allowing yourself to even think about going backwards here any longer, right? Yeah. And then we have the Chariot. No, you're going forward. You're not allowing this situation to keep holding you back, looking in the rearview mirror. No, it's time to move forward. It's time to get away and move towards the direction that is truly there for you here as well, right? And then we have the Magician, like a true magician. And that's what I'm saying, Aquarius. You really use this energy to propel you into the direction that you're truly wanting to go, where it is you're wanting to take your life here, right? You're having a lot of successes. I feel like if there's somebody you're supposed to be holding your energy back from, you're just going to know. You're going to follow your intuition. I feel like if there's people that are coming in trying to hurt you, you're just going to know and you're going to follow your intuition. I feel Aquarius, you're truly separating yourself from the crowd, from the pack. And I feel like you're really becoming an independent, free thinking person here, right? That is successful. And that's wonderful. That's so wonderful, Aquarius. And then we have the Two of Cups. I feel like at this time you could be moving toward manifesting, having a love partnership, a new contract here as well. I feel like you guys are opposites here, honestly, right? Especially with this Judgment card. I feel like you guys are night and day. I feel like yin and yang, red and blue. Very different people, very different energies here, right? But I feel like you're two parts of the same, right? I feel like you guys, I feel like you've really kind of found like your equal partnership here, right? And I feel like that's gonna be very beneficial. I feel like you have a really bright future. I feel like you're really moving forward, and I feel like this is all everything that you manifested by yourself, for yourself here as well, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's get one card. Sever vows of poverty. And this is a peacock lady in here. I don't know if you can see that. It says, Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's so many strongholds, like generational curses. I feel like lack mentality. I feel like all of these things have poured in from you, from like your past, from your family tree, from different relationships you've experienced, different like communications you've had with different people over your life here as well. And I feel like you're finally cutting ties. I feel like you're really pulling in the future that you want for yourself. I feel like you're really having a transformation and shift within yourself here, especially with this peacock, right? And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.